Okay, and that means we're going live. All right, so good afternoon, everybody. We welcome you to the Devine Student Activity Center for tonight's Arabian Volleyball broadcast with the Devine Arabians battling the Bandera
Lady Bulldogs?
Lady Bulldogs, I think. I think they go with Lady Bulldogs there. So,
I think that's what it is. I'm not sure.
And that voice, folks, is Coach Gary Schmidt. He's joining us tonight for this one. The volleyball guru is back.
I don't know about that. But anyway, hey, but you know what? We got a technology guru on the set today.
We do, yep. We have Allie Taylor working the camera for us tonight. And we've got Mackenzie Snyder, the lead person for Miss Petty's broadcast journalism class. She's here tonight to kind of help us learn some of this about the commercials and what's going on here. So we are excited for that part of this broadcast. Arabians back in action here on this long extended homestand. I think this is the last game of their homestand, which has seemed like been about a month and a half long.
I tell you what, they've played a lot of games at home, but it's nice. You know, I've been watching all the buses come in and stuff like that, Jim, with the COVID restrictions and the travel. You know, all these schools are having to bring 2 buses to games so that the kids can social distance while they're sitting on the bus and stuff like that. So it's a heck of a learning experience for everybody while we are trying to muddle our way through this season and keep everybody playing sports. So hopefully, you know, like the two people we have with us all playing towards the end of the year, we hope they're all back and ready to go by.
Oh, most definitely. A lot of precautions put in place to try to make this school year last as long as it can, and hopefully the entire school year, and everybody get to do what we want to do.
Absolutely.
So,
looks like we are coming out for the new handshakes, which is basically just a wave from the 10-foot line.
Run up to the 10-foot line.
Everybody say hello, hello, hello.
How you doing? All right, and now we're going to go back and get ready to have the officials check the lineup. So,
hey, while we're doing that, Jimbo, I'll take a minute to talk about the philosophies, the different philosophies, right? We've talked about that a little bit. Coach Quiz, very proactive about having us play. Very excellent job he's done. You look out there right now, the fans will see it. All the Arabians are wearing the mask. Bandera is choosing to go with a different method. They're going with the without the mask. Now I see the people on the bench do have the mask on, but it's interesting how as we've watched different teams come in, everybody has a little different philosophy about what they're willing to risk.
Sure, and a lot of that depends on what the COVID count is in different areas. I know Bandera County right now it's pretty low, so they're electing to not go with the mask. Here we go. We're underway here, and Maddie Pike's going to tip that ball. Played back over. Here comes Bandera with the right side attack. That's going to be off Pike's block and down for a point for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Maddie Pike got there, just not quite get penetrated, and that ball came back on her side. 2 great plays by Maddie early in that set.
Here's another jump serve by Bandera. This is going to be handled by Runyon. Outside attack is Gerlach. That ball is off the block.
Runyon with the save, with the dig, and that is going to be a point for the Arabians.
Yeah, good job for the Arabians there, just pushing that ball over, keeping it alive, and Bandera unable to get to it. So we're tied up at 1 here. Welcome everybody that is tuned in at our YouTube channel. Sorry the link was a little late, but we started school in person. We've got kids coming, and it's been very busy and hectic, so we just got that a little late. That ball is going to be hit long and out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Arabians. No touch on the block.
Bandera looking for the touch, but there was none to be had. Arabian point, 2-1, Arabians lead. Bailey Oropez is our server back here. You know, Coach Sessions, one thing we haven't factored in, I'll get that in a minute.
Here comes Bandera, outside attack. This ball is going to be hit wide. That'll be another point for the Arabians.
Good job. What we didn't factor in here is we got this camera up in the bleachers. I see the cheerleaders standing in front of us. If they start stomping when this game gets exciting, we might have a little bit of shake going on in that camera lens. So bear with us, folks.
Yes, please do. As always, we're kind of a work in progress here. That ball hit long. Again, Arabians are going to take advantage of that Bandera miscue for another point.
You know, Bandera does not seem to be afraid to hit the ball at that big block with you got Pike up there, you got Gerlach, and you've got Runyon, but they are hitting over it and long out of bounds every time. Free ball over to the Arabians, played up by Morales.
Outside attack for Runyon. That's tight. Good job. Tries to tip it down the net. Doesn't quite make it over there. Point for Bandera. I think that was supposed to be there.
Yeah, the substitution on the Bandera side. That was there was a hole there though where Megan was trying to push that ball to was a spot. It just didn't get over the net.
Runyon handles this one. Good pass there. Runyon off the block and down for a kill.
Good swing, good hard, aggressive attack right off that block out of bounds.
5-2, the Arabians lead this one. We're just underway here at the DSEC. Talking to Coach Mack, most games are going to be 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock start for the varsity. So a little bit earlier than what we've been used to.
Riley Esquivel with the push deep right there. Another ball swung and off Maddie Pike. Yeah. Out of bounds.
You know, it's interesting. Maddie Pike's been playing really good defense back there, and she just misplayed that ball, and she kind of looked like, I've been getting those.
Yeah. Absolutely. She has been playing well. Both sides of the ball. 5-3, Arabians lead.
Runyon with a good receive here. Gerlach, nice swing. That's dug by Bandera. That ball's not going to make it over. It'll be touched 4 times.
That was
Arabians.
Good swing. That ball went right between that block right there. We have substitution. Gerlach going out. Allie Stevens, a senior, stepping in, and she will be back to serve for the Arabians.
Yeah, it looked like Bandera's strategy might be serve Runyon, try to keep her out of her attack there.
I would try to keep her out of the attack if I could.
That was a good job by Gerlach. Good swing. Allie Stevens serves good. That ball is going to be down, but there's a net violation on Bandera on the follow-through, so that'll be a point for the Arabians.
Not quite as big out there up front for the Arabians now with Maddie Pike sitting on the bench, but we'll take the miscue.
For sure. Tight set here. Right side attack. That's off the Arabian block. Roll shot over the defenders there, finds the floor on the Arabian side, point for the Bulldogs.
So basically Darian Alvarez right there said, Coach Schmidt,
yes,
we can get the blocks too.
Yes. Yeah, we actually had some of the kids come by giving us some grief about who gets the blocks in real life compared to on our broadcast.
That's true. That's true. That ball was served out. Arabians extend their lead 8-4. Lacey Shook will step in for Megan Runyon, and Shook is back to serve.
Yeah, I talked to Megan today a little bit, said just limited front row action today, not going to go all the way around in the back row. So
kind of save that ankle a little bit.
For sure.
Long season. A little misplay out there. I think that ball went on the outside of the antenna. Point Arabians, 9-4.
Yeah, a little miscommunication. Bandera a little out of sync there. Arabians will take the point. 9-4, Shook back to serve. Good deep serve by Lacey. It's going to be a middle attack. That ball is going to be tipped towards Stevens. Can't come up with it. Point Bandera.
Yeah, we talked about that on the weekend when we did that dual match, Jim, that the Arabians are really aggressive with their serving. I like seeing that, pushing them deep back there and keeping them off balance if they can.
Little trouble with the serve receive here. Arabians out of system. They'll just send it over free. Here comes Bandera. Shoot set outside down the line, and that's going to result in another point.
That was a little change up right there. She's been going cross court. The first time she swung down the line right there. Arabians got a tip on it, but were unable to make the dig. That ball will be served off Morales. Stacey Shook back at the wall, but not going to be a play there. And Bandera creeps closer, 9-7, Arabian lead.
Bandera back to serve here. That ball is going to be out. That was almost out of the basketball court there.
Yeah, that one was strong. That one just kept floating back there. Christina Morales is going to serve for the Arabians now.
10-7 here. Arabians up. Libero service for the Arabians. Bandera going outside, and that ball's going to be down for the kill.
Maddie Pike back in there, and they were managed to get that ball around Maddie Pike right there, Jim, and get it on the floor.
Yeah, it looks like Bandera's trying to run multiple hitters up, try to freeze Maddie a little bit, not let her know exactly where to go till the last second.
Yeah.
Short serve, and that's going to be an ace serve as that ball hits the floor.
Yeah. Everybody back deep. That ball floated in there. Good attempt by the Arabians.
10-9 here. Arabians still up. This is a good receive. This is going to be Pike out of the middle, through the triple block and down for a point.
Great job by Maddie Pike right there. Nice. Well, and it all started with the pass, right? Like Coach Mangle said the other day, you got to get that pass so you got all the options. And then a great set right there for Maddie to put down. Was that Riley back to serve?
Riley Esquivel, freshman, back to serve. This ball's a little bit tight, but handled well by Bandera off the block. Shook gets a touch. Morales is going to run it down. And that ball is not quite going to get back over the net, but great hustle play by the Arabians.
That was. Christina went a long way to get that ball back in play, and Lacey tried to get it over just a little short. Arabians lead down to 1, 11-10 right now.
Back to the first rotation for Bandera. The setter, or libero, serves here. This is going to be Pike out of the middle. That's going to be handled by Bandera. Tight at the net. Pike up with it. So did the Bandera defender. Tight, rolled over by the Devine.
Oropeza with a nice roll shot there. Yeah. Morales with the dig, set outside to Oropeza. Big swing, and
looks like a violation, double contact on the set there.
Yeah. Before she even got the swing on it, they were blowing the whistle.
So we're all tied up here at 11.
That's the first game with the kids being back in school, Jimbo. Oropeza with the swing from the back row. You know, it'll be interesting to see how everybody handles it. This is the first time that we've been in school all day and then played.
Right, and unlike some schools, we're going face-to-face. So a lot of these school students are coming to class. Some students have elected to be online, but most of the athletes here that are playing today have all been in class all day.
Absolutely. We got a violation right there, net violation. Ties the score at 12. Oropeza will be back to serve. Megan Runyon's checking back into the game as Lacey Shook sits down.
And, you know, we've got to brag about these students that are coming to Devine High School. They have done a spectacular job of adjusting to some new regulations and whatnot.
Absolutely fantastic job. Quick set right there, blocked by Maddie. Oropeza with the dig.
Nice dig there by Bailey.
Ooh. Megan went to just push that ball over, Jim, and the block saw it. They saw what she was doing and got up there and shoved it back down on Devine's side.
Yeah, Megan didn't have much choice there. Had to go with her left hand. Had to bring it back inside the antenna, and that block was sitting there waiting on it.
It was.
Good receive here by Bailey. This is going to be Maddie out of the middle.
Oh, pretty play.
Good spot there by Maddie Pike.
Showing her senior leadership right there, senior experience, seeing that hole, putting that ball down into it. She will step back to serve. Darian Alvarez stepping in to play the front row.
Tied up at 13 here. And we're going to get the Arabians for being out of rotation here.
Wow, that is something that we don't see very often, Jim.
No.
Actually, that's the first time we've seen it all year.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of times you'll get the opposing team that's receiving, not necessarily the team that is serving, but Arabians out of rotation there, so that'll be a point for Bandera.
They lead 14-13.
Yeah,
we have a little miscommunication right now.
Yeah, the official was ready to go. The official wasn't quite ready to go.
The server was ready to go, that's right.
So
here we go.
Jump float handled by Oropeza. Outside to Runyon.
That's a big swing. There we go.
Off the block and down.
Good pass and set right there leads to that very aggressive attack by Runyon for the kill.
Substitution here for the Arabians. Allie Stevens comes back in.
Gerlach checking out. 14-14. We're all tied up here in the first game of this match between Bandera and Devine.
Alley serve played up by Bandera. Back row attack coming. That ball is going to be dug over the net. And good job by the Arabians to dig that one back. Runyon outside.
Big swing. Nice job. That ball was off the block. She was going to go across, and when it went off the block, that defense was not going to get to that ball, Jimbo.
Yeah, good job there as that first ball was a little tight. And Arabians there on defense to get it up and give the Megan a chance to swing on that ball.
And Arabians take the lead 15-14. Good serve by Allie Stevens, pushing them deep. That's going to be a net violation on the attack right there by Bandera. Arabians extend their lead to 16-14.
Yeah, the ball was tight on the net, really close, and as they followed through trying to tip that one down the line, they got the net. So 16-14 here, Arabians up.
Another deep serve by Allie Stevens. The ball be set up there, and that ball just crawled across the tape right there, Jim.
Yeah, not much Esquivel can do on that as that ball changed directions and just creeped down the tape and just fell in the right spot for the Bulldogs.
It did, and we see that time and time again when that ball comes off the net like that. Deep serve back to Oropeza receiving it. Allie Stevens bumps that out to Esquivel. That ball will be hit long. Oh, they played it up for us. Thank you. Oh, a little push shot over. Great hustle play by Oropeza. Runyon rolls the ball over. That'll be free-balled over to the Arabians. Runyon was a little off the net right there, and a big block put up by Bandera. They do have some big girls up there on the front row, Jim.
Yeah, they always do. Bandera usually has a lot of big girls up front. Always a good opponent to play in the preseason.
That it is. Get you set. Free ball by the Arabians. Little out of system by Bandera as well, and that ball is going to be rolled out of bounds. Both teams had a little trouble there, and Devine comes away with the point. They go back up 17-16.
Yeah, Lacey Shook coming back in for the Arabians here as she replaces Megan Runyon.
Kind of interesting running Megan over there on the right side a little bit, Jim.
Yep. Good serve by Shook. Middle attack. That ball's off Alvarez, played up by Oropeza. Arabians free that one over, but a little long, so that'll be a point for Bandera.
And that will tie us up 17 here in game number 1. So we brought in this technical guru, and we haven't even had to use her yet.
I know. She's just chilling out, enjoying the game.
Esquivel out of the middle. Great swing for the kill by Riley Esquivel. That was a heck of a play, almost standing flat-footed.
Yeah, it was really a nice athletic swing there by the freshman. And, you know, we've been going to a lot of outside and only to the middle when it's pike, and kind of surprised the defense there. Weren't ready for that middle attack.
Got Christina Morales back to serve for the Arabians. They're up 18-17. Little out of system play. That ball's dinked over. Oropeza digging it up.
Nice job there by Bailey to get a second touch on that. Good set. Nice dig there, Christina.
Christina got a hand on it. Shook chased it down into the corner. We just couldn't get it going the right direction for the Arabians to get that ball back across the net. And that ties us up again at 18.
Yes, it does. Bandera back to serve here. Orpeza's ball is dug by Bandera. Outside attack coming. And that ball's rolled over, played up by Christina Morales. Tight ball here. Riley, great job at the net to push that one over and earn the point.
Excellent job. She couldn't do much else with that one but push it right there, and she pushed it right off the block. Allie Stevens checking out. Elena Gerlach in. Riley will come back to serve. And something we hadn't talked about, I noticed a little hesitation by the Bandera servers. The up official is wearing her mask and has the whistle inside the mask. Jim, do you notice that?
I've noticed that, yeah. Little trouble here on Bandera's side. They're going to free this over. See what the Arabians do with it. This is going to be Gerlach right side, off the block, down for a kill.
Gerlach is really doing a good job for Coach Mack over there on this right side, Jim. And
yeah.
Arabians go up 20-18.
I was going to say you don't see a lot of right side attacks in high school volleyball, but Gerlach is definitely a weapon for the Arabians. We're going to step away, take a commercial break. Arabians lead 20-18. Stop by Sherry's Flowers and Gift Shops, located at 103 East College here in Devine. Sherry's, your one-stop shop for all of your flower and gift-giving needs. Sherry's Flower and Gift Shop, proud supporters of Warhorse and Arabian Athlete. All right, we're back here at the DSEC. Quick timeout there. Bandera still in the huddle. And Coach Molina's kind of notorious about this. If he gets a minute, he likes to take most of the minute.
Well, he will definitely take most of the minute. 20-18, Arabians lead here in a back-and-forth first match. Or
Yes.
first game or first set or whatever we're calling them today.
Yes, whatever you want to roll with, we'll do it.
I don't know. We'll have to look to our gurus over there and see what's proper.
Good serve here by Esquivel. Here comes Bandera. That ball's off the block and down. That'll be a point for the Bulldogs.
Gerlach and Maddie were right there ready to make the block. They just didn't get the penetration to keep that ball on their side. Ball served back. Shook with the dig. Esquivel setting it. Gerlach with the swing. That's going to be a little long out of bounds.
Yeah.
And that will tie us at 20.
Yeah, good timeout a while ago by Coach Molina. I know I gave him a little bit of grief about using all of his timeout. Known Coach Molina forever when he was over in Lytle, Somerset. Poteet, been around.
Middle set, Maddie Pike will swing is played up. A little out of system play. They got a swing on it. Oh, and a good swing at that.
That kind of goes back to my point about Gerlach. You don't see a lot of right side sets that often. And when you do, it seems like they're very effective.
Yes.
You know, you're used to seeing the ball go outside and middle. That right side attack can be an effective
And that's what Bandera just did to us. Bandera playing it up, set outside, a little off the net, shook with the dig.
Nice job by Lacey there.
Good swing by Oropeza. There's a right side attack. Maddie Pike right there to put the ball back. And that is going to be double contact?
I think they got 4 contacts there. I don't think that ball on the net. I think it hit the net and came back, didn't hit the Arabian. So
okay, so that ties us up at 21. Megan Runyon checking back into game, and Bailey Oropeza moves back to serve. Quick set right there. Maddie Pike was up there, but Bandera was in the net, and Coach Molina is having a hard time believing that.
Yeah, it was got the setter for a double contact there, and Pike did a good job of reading which one read the ball where it was going and got a touch on it anyways.
That's right. 22-21 Arabian. 23-21 after that ace serve by Oropeza. So coming down close, there's that timeout we thought was coming. At 23-21, we will be right back.
Chaparral Ford is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic Program. Chaparral Ford has been serving Devine and its citizens for over 35 years. For more information, visit the website at www.chaparralford.com or go to the Devine establishment located at 102 County Road 773. Hours of operation are 8:30 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. on Saturdays, and closed on Sundays. Contact Roy Ortiz Jr. for more information. Chaparral Ford, the experience is worth the drive.
Hey, welcome back to Devine DSAC, where Arabians lead 23-21. Bandera now out of timeouts for this game. Bailey Oropeza is serving for the Arabians. Let's see if she can stay hot.
Most definitely.
That's a good aggressive serve by Oropeza. Great job coming out of that timeout.
I would say that was caliente.
Very. Very.
I was going to say a while ago, I don't know if our viewers saw it, but Coach Mack and Coach Miller were talking about the block, and some people might have thought, well, maybe they were going to start YMCA, but it was just they were talking about where the hands needed to be.
24-21 Arabians game point. Good block right there.
Runyon and Pike up for that one. And then that one looked like it just snuck through as Maddie and Elena just couldn't quite get together and close that block.
Yeah, and again, like you're saying, there's Coach Mack and Coach Rotram when they're talking about it, and Coach Mack was showing we need a little bit more penetration right there, ladies. 24-22, Megan with the dig. Ball's back set to Gerlach. That ball is going to be off the net. It did not go over. That's what I was thinking right there, and it brings us to 24-23. It's been close all the way, Jim.
Yeah, it really has. This is the time where the Arabians need a great pass here out of serve receive.
Absolutely. Quick set to Maddie. She just pushes it over. It's set outside. Big block by Maddie Pike right there for the kill and the game. 25-23, Arabians take game number 1.
Yeah, exactly what we talked about. Coach Mack and Coach Rotram were saying penetrate the net. Maddie really got over it there, her and Elena. Big block, big win. We're going to be back in a minute. Arabians take game number 1. Stop by Mag's Place in Devine, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Mag's Place, a boutique shop featuring products from John Hart, Mud Pie, Simplified Soaps, Scent Chips, and many more. Located at 200 East College, stop by and visit anytime. Or give them a call, 830-663-8077.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
GM Pest Control is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic broadcast. With over 20 years of experience, GM Pest Control offers extermination solutions for termites, bees, ants, and a variety of other pests at a reasonable rate. At GM Pest Control, there is no job too big or too small. Contact owner-operator George Morales, a former Warhorse, at 830-665-6095. GM Pest Control, choose to be bug-free.
Devine Grass, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Call Devine Grass at 956-606-9995 for all of your grass needs. Stop by and see your local Farmers Insurance agent, Rick Campsey. Rick and his staff want to help customers find the right coverage for their insurance needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by 212 North Highway 132 or give them a call, 830-665-4495. Rick Campsey and Farmers Insurance, proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics.
Well, welcome back to Devine DSAC, where we are headed to game number 2. Arabians took the first game in a thriller, 25-23. Always exciting when you play Bandera.
Oh, yeah. Always good competitive games. Back in the day when the Arabians got to host their tournament, Bandera came to that tournament a lot, and it's usually a really competitive game in bracket play. Ball off the block there. Good dig by the Arabians.
Oropeza with a big swing, not quite getting the ball over the net. Bandera take point number 1.
So we got putting the kids to work today. Allie Taylor on the camera, Mackenzie Schneider working the switcher over here, kind of getting us back and forth from our commercials.
Good aggressive play, good hustle, I should say, by the Arabians trying to get that ball off the wall. Just sometimes when you get back there, it's just a little too far away to.
Most definitely, yeah. Oh, another tough receive here. Good scramble by the Arabians.
Right side set, good block by Pike right there. Another good block. That was Gerlach and Pike. Going to make sure we get everybody credit.
That's right, that's right.
Quick set to Pike. She pushes down the line. Oh, they're going to get call it in the net right there, Jim.
Looks like.
Oh, no, double contact.
Yeah.
She called it for the double contact again. And we talked about on Saturday, we're starting to see that called a little bit more.
Yeah, not at the very beginning of the year anymore, so officials are kind of tightening up a little bit.
Little roll shot by Pike. Finds a spot right there. Trouble, and that'll be the first point for the Arabians as they're down 3-1 to Bandera.
Megan Runyon in the game here for the Arabians.
Oropeza back to serve. Roll shot over by Bandera. That'd be back set to Gerlach. Gerlach will swing, and that's a big block right there, as we talked about, by some big young ladies from Bandera.
Yeah, right idea there. Elena was a little off the net and tried to hit that ball over the block. Just got a touch on it and back down on the Arabian side.
Like the aggressiveness, though, Jim.
I do. I really do.
Ball, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that ball was a little bit outside the antenna. Megan tried to bring it back, just couldn't quite do it.
Yep. And lots of athlete going over there trying to get it. Just sometimes you just can't get there.
Yeah, Bandera's serve game has really stepped up here. They've got it going on. Arabians are going to take a timeout here.
Chaparral Ford is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic Program. Chaparral Ford has been serving Devine and its citizens for over 35 years. For more information, visit the website at www.chaparralford.com or go to the Devine establishment located at 102 County Road 773. Hours of operation are 8:30 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. on Saturdays, and closed on Sundays. Contact Roy Ortiz Jr. for more information. Chaparral Ford, the experience is worth the drive.
Welcome back to the Devine DSAC. Arabians trail here in game number 2, 6-1. As Coach Jay was saying right before we went to that break, Bandera has really increased their aggressiveness in their serving. Hopefully this timeout by Coach Mack will stem the tide right here.
Yeah. Runyon with a good pass there.
Big block by Runyon and Pike. Back. Oh, bigger
Pike.
Big block by Pike for the point, and it does get the side out, as they would say back in the day.
Yes, yes. The only difference is now you get a point for
now
the
you
side
get
out.
a point for the side out. Pike back to serve, and Darian Alvarez checking into the game for the Arabians.
Yeah, I was trying to think of when that rule changed, when they brought in the 3 out of 5, the rally scoring and all that. I think it was like early 2000s, maybe 2003, 2004.
Nice dig right there by Elena Gerlach, set outside to Runyon. She could just roll it over. She found a spot back there, and it looks like it's going to be effective. Arabians cut the lead in half, 6-3.
Yeah, Megan showing that senior experience. A couple of balls have been blocked there on the net, and just kind of changed it up, rolled it into the correct spot. Nobody home for Bandera, point for the Arabians.
Long serve by Pike's going to find the out of bounds out there, and 7-4 extends Bandera's lead. Christina Morales checks back in, that libero sub we've been talking about in the last few games. Oh,
Good job, Elena.
that was.
Unfortunately, that's going to land out.
I tell you what, that is, Elena was ready for that hard serve. It catches the tape, and she made a heck of a diving play just to get that ball back into play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Runyon, that ball got on Runyon pretty quick, and I think they're going to get Christina with a double contact right there.
Yeah, she was trying her best to get her hands up to play it, just didn't have enough time to get there. See if we can get a good pass here.
Or pays it with the dig. That's going to be over to Runyon, free balling it over. Oh, that ball never went over. That set never went over the net right there, Jim.
No, and that's got caught for double contact, but it's a hard ball to hit when it's below the tape there.
Actually, it really makes it difficult.
It really does.
9-4 Arabians lead. Allie Stevens in to serve.
You know, as Kelly Runyon would say, you might have to do one of those dinkers.
Those dinker things?
Yeah, those dinker things. So.
Oh, big swing by Bandera right there. Finds a hole between the blocks. And they extend their lead to 10-4.
Yeah, we just didn't quite get there to close the block and left that opening there, and Bandera took advantage of it. And Coach Mack telling the kids about that right now.
Oh, my gosh. There it is, Jim. They are serving aggressive. That was a hard serve. Everybody's back, and that ball hits the tape and crawls over. And Darian Alvarez tried to get to it. Just when it changes pace like that, it is just so difficult.
Yeah, it really is. And then you come back from that serve, then you come with a hard top spin jump serve that the Arabians don't handle. So Bandera kind of rolling right now, 12-4. Let's see if the Arabians can get a good pass and a side out here.
There it is.
Or a net ball. We'll take a net ball.
We'll take net ball. But you know what? That's when you serve aggressively, sometimes that is the side effect of it. Runyon checking out, Lacey Shook checking in. She will be our server.
Yeah,
Lacey tends to be an aggressive server.
Oh, yeah, definitely a risk reward there with that aggressive serve.
Absolutely.
So. Oh, good job. Good dig there by Lacey.
Riley just trying to roll that ball over, and she tried to get it over in that corner, and that was going to be the spot. Just got a little aggressive with her angle and went out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely the right idea. That ball that Coach Mingle talks about a lot, trying to hit it down the line, is a good spot. That's a nice job by Christina letting that one fly by and end up out of bounds.
Super job right there by the young lady. She's back to serve, so Maddie Pike steps into the front row, and it's 13-6 Bandera lead here in game number 2. Christina with the dig. Allie Stevens set. Just going to be free balled over by Pike.
Good job there by Riley coming to play that one.
Big swing by Riley. Knocks it down for the point.
Yeah, it was a really good job. She had to come all the way in to play that tip. Then she had to hustle back out and get to her outside position. Allie Stevens did a good job getting that ball up high, giving her time to get an attack, and ended up being a point for the Arabians.
Very athletic freshman right there.
And there's what we're talking about. Christina going for an aggressive serve, tape high, just a little low and into the net. But like we said, risk reward, that can result in points more often than not for the Arabians.
That's right. Little float serve. Morales plays it up. Stevens setting in middle to Maddie Pike, and she slams it down. Nice play right there. Again, like we talked about, Jim, and Coach Mangold really talked about this the other day, that what do you call it, a 3-option pass.
Right.
Allie could do whatever she wanted with that ball right there, and she chose the quick, and Pike put it away. There's a quick. Maddie Pike gets up there and beats them to the spot. And there'll be a net violation on Bandera. Yeah. Point Arabians, and the lead is 14-9. Arabians making a little run now.
Yeah, Maddie Pike being a beast at the net right now. Got the kill, still fired up, goes and wins the ball at the net.
That's awesome seeing her and how her experience and leadership is helping this team. Double contact called on Bandera, 14-10 Arabians.
Yeah, Arabians clawing their way back into this one, so.
Well, there's never any quit in them.
No, there's not. And that's the beautiful thing about the Arabians and this game is, if you just stay the course, you got a chance to get back in it. And the Arabians have done that.
That's right. Esquivel trying to get that ball on the line over there, a little wide, got it out of bounds. Referee and the server and the flagman all trying to communicate over there. These masks make it a little difficult. Jump serve played up by Shook.
Here comes Maddie out of the middle.
Oh, great play.
Yeah, got it deep enough to get over the first line of defense and shallow enough to be in front of the second line of defense.
Very, very heads-up play by the senior. Shook checking out, running in, and pays it back to serve. 11-15, Arabians trail by 4 here in game number 2. They're up 1-0, though. Aggressive serve, too sharp an angle.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Molina probably doesn't have the greatest skills, but unfortunately he's not on the court there for the Bandera Bulldogs. Actually, I think Coach Molina has pretty good skills. I've seen him show them off in pregame every now and then.
That's right. Oropeza with the dig. Esquivel going to just free ball by Runyon. That ball is going to be quick set, and Esquivel with the big dig right there, and nobody home for the Arabians. A little miscommunication where the setter had to go take that ball back there because it was deep, Jim, and it kind of got everybody out of system.
Yeah, it really did, and a little miscommunication there. It's something the Arabians will work on. And I think as soon as it happened, they kind of knew, whoops, that was supposed to be me.
The push by Runyon to get the ball over for the Arabians. That ball's set tight to the net. We have a back row attack, and Coach Mack was right there. She was calling for it, and the up official realized it.
Yeah, what happened is the setter tried to go up and set the ball, but went with one hand to tip it over. It was above the net, and she started in the back row there. That is illegal. So took the referee a little bit to figure it out. Kind of made sure the setter was back row, but got the call right.
Right, we got a little timeout right here. Coach Molina's having his captain go over there and talk to the up official.
Yeah, I think he's trying to claim that she was trying to bring the ball back, but I think it's more a matter of what the ball does, not the intent, but where the ball ends up going.
Correct, and it might have been her intent to bring it back, but the ball went towards over the net. Arabians down by 5 right now, 17-12. It looks like they're going to have the serve because you very rarely see these things overturned, especially this late into the discussion.
Yeah, and Coach Molina, I think, has got his explanation, and he is.
If I know Coach Molina, he's not going to agree with it, but he's going to be ready to move on and have his team ready to play.
That's exactly right.
Big swing by Bandera, and I guess that's a good way to change the narrative right there.
Yeah, I'm going to say somewhere in Bandera or on Bandera's side or on their bench, someone just yelled, "The ball don't lie." And,
who would ever say that, Coach
I don't
Jay?
know.
Who would ever say that? 18-12, Bandera leading here in game number 2. Bump set, Runyon just going to free this ball over. That ball was all out of whack right there. Outside set, big swing. Great dig by Christina Morales. She's just going to get that ball right up on the up official stand.
Yeah, a little tight there. It's a deal right now. Bandera's just be a little more aggressive than the Arabians. Arabians having to send some free balls, and Bandera's using that to run some offense.
They are. They're taking advantage of it. Gerlach tried to roll that ball over from deep off the line. We're going to get a timeout here. 20-12. Arabians trail here in game number 2.
Stop by Sherry's Flowers and Gift Shops, located at 103 East College here in Devine. Sherry's, your one-stop shop for all of your flower and gift-giving needs. Sherry's Flower and Gift Shop, proud supporters of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Stop by today or call 830-663-2622.
Security State Bank is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse football broadcast. Security State Bank has served 7 locations around South Texas since 1925. Located in Pearsall, Pleasanton, Devine, Natalia, and now Cashville, Security State Bank's hours of business varies from location to location.
Welcome back to Devine DSAC. Arabians trailing 20-12 here in game number 2. They are up 1-0. Good timeout by Coach Mack. That ball served out of bounds. 20-13, and we talk about that all the time, Jim, about how sometimes that changes the momentum. Bandera's been serving aggressive, and then we get a timeout, and they serve it out of bounds. Some substitutions for the Arabians. Allie Stevens back. She's on the serve. Ball set up outside, and big swing, and just gets inside the line for a Bandera point, 21-13.
Yeah, that was a big swing by Bandera there, and we were talking in the past when Coach Mangold was here, we kind of talked about how important it is to get those serves after timeouts. Something coaches really emphasize.
Oropeza with the dig, Allie Stevens with the bump set over, that was Riley just rolling it over to the middle. Back set, Christina Morales with the dig. Set out to Riley, big swing up, we got a double contact. Double contact called on the Arabians, and Bandera takes the lead 22-13. Coach Mack will be out of timeouts now after taking 2 already. Oropeza diving for that serve and just can't quite get that ball where she needs it. And again, a good aggressive serve by Bandera is causing a little bit of grief for the Arabians here. 23-13, game number 2. Morales with the good pass. That's set up to Runyon. She hits it deep, handled by the Bulldogs, and they just roll it over. That ball's going to be a little bit of trouble. Megan thought she had the setter up there and passed it, and there was nobody home.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of left you hanging here, kind of showing Mackenzie the little Stream Deck app you can get for your phone to control commercials and all.
That ball actually got over, Jim, and with a point for the Arabians, shook in to serve 23-14 Arabians. Sorry about that.
That's right. Looks like that ball's played up by Riley. Ooh, good swing, just unfortunately in the net, point for Bandera.
I think that ball was set a little far out there. She was really going to have to cut that ball in around the ding-a-ding-a-ding-a, or the antenna, as other people call it.
Coach Navarro, with the good.
24-14. Allie Stevens just rolling it over. Bandera just rolling it back. Oh, we're out of system. Great play by Christina Morales getting that ball over, Jim.
Good hustle there, yeah. Oh, and that ball was well placed by Bandera, just tipped it right over the block. Arabians couldn't quite get the second touch. And that's going to be game number 2 to Bandera.
That's right. We're tied 1-1 here in matches, and we'll step away to hear a word from our sponsor.
Security State Bank is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse football broadcast. Security State Bank has served 7 locations around South Texas since 1925. Located in Pearsall, Pleasanton, Devine, Natalia, and now Cashville, Security State Bank's hours of business varies from location to location. Please visit our website, www.securitystbk.com, or call us at 830-663-2801 to check on a location nearest to you. Security State Bank, serving South Texas. State Farm agent Mark Kidd is here to help life go right. Mark and his trusty staff can help you and your family with all of your insurance needs. From auto, home, health, and life insurance to banking products and financial planning, Mark and his staff are there to help. Stop by the office at 700 West Hondo in Devine or call 830-665-2807. Visit on the web at www.markkid.com. Mark Kidd and State Farm, here to help life go right.
Stop by Mag's Place in Devine, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Mag's Place, a boutique shop featuring products from John Hart, Mud Pie, Simplified Soaps, Scent Chips, and many more. Located at 200 East College, stop by and visit anytime. Or give them a call, 830-663-8077.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to Devine DSAC, where we are starting game 3, and we start with Bandera serving into the net. Arabians take the 1-0 lead.
Yeah,
like the way that started.
Yeah, Bandera got out to a big lead last game and kind of held on to it. Let's see if the Arabians can use this momentum of that missed serve and kind of do the same thing.
I like it. Good aggressive serve by Oropeza right there. Ball's set outside. Oropeza with the dig. Going to be set outside to Runyon. Big swing off the block for a point.
That's what we're looking for right there.
That is. I was going to comment. We talked a while ago about how Bandera got that lead. They were serving aggressive. That very first serve in game 3 was kind of a float serve, a little soft serve. It's kind of like they went away from the success they had in the game before.
Yeah, you know, us crazy coaches, we sometimes,
Overthink it?
Outsmart ourselves. Yeah.
Absolutely. I got to quit saying absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh. No, wait. That was a weird approach there on the right side, but again, that right side attack effective for Bandera.
It is. He talked about that, how it works good for us. And, when you got that left-hander, and Bandera has a left-hander like we do, it really is an effective attack for your team. 2-1 Arabians lead here. Morales with the dig. That ball be set middle to Pike. She pushes, but Libero right there to jump on it. Big block by Runyon and Pike.
Yeah.
The two senior towers for Coach Mack.
Yeah, that's a big old block to hit into if you're the opposing team.
Well, I'm telling you what. Pike back to serve. Darian Alvarez checking in the game. She'll be playing middle for Coach Mack right here. Quick swing, good dig back there by Oropeza. She's going to get another one. That's going to be set by Riley. Back set to Gerlach. I don't think she thought that ball was coming to her, Jim.
No, I don't think so either. And I think they actually got us for another illegal set there before it got to Gerlach.
Before it even got to Elena. Christina with the big dig. Oropeza having to pass it up. It's just going to be free balled over by Alvarez. That's the ball's deep into the Bandera side. Quick set. Blocked by Alvarez. She said, no, thank you, sir.
Yeah, good job there by Darian. I haven't called her name a whole lot in this match, but a great job getting up on that quick tempo play and sending it back to Bandera.
She was right there, ready for it. That was a great play. Allie Stevens checking in. She'll be serving. Elena Gerlach checked out right here, part of Coach Mack's rotation.
See, it looks like they're trying to figure out who the captain is on the floor for the Arabians.
Yeah.
So
Arabians up 4-2 here in game number 3. Both teams have one win apiece.
Yep. Oh, man, Bailey Oropeza nearly made a spectacular second touch over there.
I didn't know she was a soccer player, but she needed to be right there.
Well, that's the crazy thing about this game. You can play it with your foot there.
You can get the old kickball.
Yep.
Jump serve deep back there to Oropeza. Bump set to Esquivel, and that ball is going to be hit long, and that's going to tie us up at 4. Here comes some of those aggressive serves that Bandera had going in game number 2, Jim.
Yeah, I tell you, speaking of aggressive, Riley Esquivel's attack there was really aggressive. That ball just unfortunately a little long.
She doesn't hold back. You got to love seeing that from a freshman right there. Darian Alvarez jumping up to get that ball that was on the net, and Bandera's going to get called for the net violation. I don't think Coach Molina's buying that, but we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, great job there by Riley. The ball set way outside, went and got behind the ball, cut it back at a good angle to keep it in play. Resulted in a point.
Big swing right there by Bandera. Good dig by Morales. Alvarez just getting it over. Pushed outside by Bandera, and that ball is going to be hit long out of bounds.
Yeah, great defense there by the Arabians. Christina Morales with a spectacular dig, and then Lacey Shook with a nice read, letting that ball go by and be out.
Lacey Shook serving for the Arabians right now. That's a net skimmer right there, quick to the net. Alvarez right there, and she gets the, we got a net violation right there again. Oh, back row attack.
Yeah, I think it's back row attack here. Let's see, Coach Molina's got some explanation going on, but I can't quite hear what it is.
You know, Coach Jay, I kind of said a little something about Coach Molina. All us coaches out there fighting for our kids.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all he's doing. He's just out there trying to get the best game he can get for his kids, and that's what we all do.
Yeah, and we say a lot of things in jest, but we've both been on the sidelines, and we've been through it too. There's been a lot of times where I've looked down and said, you go back and watch film, and you're like, we did really well in this particular play, and I didn't come back to it for 4 or 5 possessions. And why was that?
Yeah. It's funny, you get caught up in the heat of the moment, and there's 3 of us or 4 of us on the bench over there, and none of us realize that.
Well, you get to start watching different things, and you kind of lose track of some things. So
that's going to be a point Arabians, despite the conversation. 7-4 Arabians lead. Shook serves deep. That ball will be set up. Big swing right there off the block.
Dig.
Nice dig. Pushed out. Esquivel smartly rolling that ball over, and that finds a spot in the middle.
Nice defense there by Bandera.
That it was. Good pass up there by Lacey Shook. Esquivel with the big swing off the block for the point. 8-4 Arabians.
Yeah, Coach Molina was in disagreement with the call and kind of got excited. The fans on the Bandera side kind of got excited, and now the Arabians are excited.
That's right.
After that big swing.
That was like you said, talked about Riley earlier, that freshman really is aggressive and attacks the ball. You got to love seeing that. Coach Mack's got to be super excited. Big swing right there. Big dig by Lacey Shook.
Nice job, Lacey.
That ball's just going to be free balled over by Esquivel. It's going to be a back set over here, and that's going down the line. Another good dig.
Good job,
by Christina Morales.
Yep.
Roll shot by Riley. Back set again. They're wearing that right side out, Jim.
I'll tell you what, Bandera's getting a little frustrated over there because they're coming with some nice attacks. The Arabians are just digging everything they're hitting at them. And then the Arabians are just putting the ball in the right place and winning some points.
That's right. We got a timeout here. 9-4 Arabians lead. We'll be right back.
GM Pest Control is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic broadcast. With over 20 years of experience, GM Pest Control offers extermination solutions for termites, bees, ants, and a variety of other pests at a reasonable rate. At GM Pest Control, there is no job too big or too small. Contact owner-operator George Morales, a former Warhorse, at 830-665-6095. GM Pest Control, choose to be bug-free.
Devine Grass, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Call Devine Grass at 956-606-9995 for all of your grass needs.
Hey, welcome back to Devine DSAC where the Arabians lead game number 3, 9-4. These two teams are tied, 1 game apiece. Lacey Shook serving for the Arabians. That's a good aggressive serve deep. Bandera sets it outside, and she just rolls it over. Oropeza was trying to get there. Jim, that's the first time in about 3 attempts that they've come outside to the left. They've gone back set to the right, kind of throwing the Arabians off. Now, I think they caught us moving to the right there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Kind of used to the tendencies, and I think Coach Molina maybe went in and said, hey, look, let's get the ball to our outside hitter. We haven't gone there a lot. For most teams, that outside hitter is kind of the person you go to when you really need the ball to be put down. So.
That's right. 10-5 Arabian lead. Pike back in the game. Morales serving for the Arabians. Another deep serve. Good serve by the sophomore, right?
Yes.
Christina's a sophomore, isn't she?
Yeah, interesting thing about Christina, yesterday was the first day of school. Volleyball practice lasted until about 5:30. I walk out of the gym. I walk out of the school at 6. She's out there running her cross-country workout after that.
That's right. Multi-talented athlete. That's another great serve by the young lady off the defender. 12-5 lead by the Arabians. But Jim, we have a lot of kids here in Devine that do a lot of things.
Well, we really do. We really do, and we really couldn't be successful without those kids doing multiple sports.
Absolutely correct. There it is again. Absolutely.
No doubt.
Good set outside to Esquivel. Big swing. That ball is going to be dug. It's in the bench, but played. A free ball over to the Arabians. Christina with a nice pass. That's set with Oropeza, gets that ball between the blocks for the big kill.
And there you go again, that right side attack paying off for the Arabians.
Yeah, mixed it up a little bit. You know, Maddie Pike was right there running a little decoy play. Good job by Coach Mack and her team keeping things going. 13-5 Arabians lead.
Morales with the serve.
And the ball is going to be back set for that right attack. Blocked. They were ready for that one, Jim.
Yeah, Pike and Esquivel took care of that one.
Stevens with the dig. It's going to be a bump set by Christina. It's going to be Esquivel smartly rolling that ball over because she wasn't going to get the set. Oh, a little quick right there by the quick dump by the setter and caught the Arabians trying to get to their defensive position.
Yeah, just took that one over on the second touch, just dumped it over. And talking about good spots, and that was definitely one from Bandera.
Shook with the pass. It's going to be set outside to Oropeza, and she's going to swing a little long, a little strong by Oropeza, not quite on top of that ball. Yeah. 13-7, a Devine lead.
But I like what Coach Mack did right there. She's like, hey, keep it going. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. So
that's a long serve out of bounds. There's that aggressive serve working against Bandera. Another rotation for Devine. Gerlach in, Allie Stevens out, and Riley is back to serve. Ravens up 14-7. Good serve. That'll be set outside. Big swing off the block. Christina Morales with a big dig. Going to be out to Oropeza. She's going to try to roll it. Not quite get that underneath that ball. I guess you got to get underneath it a little bit when you hit that roll shot.
Yeah, you kind of do. And, you know, I mentioned a while ago, Coach Mack was saying, hey, let's keep it going. That's what we want to do. Even though we hit the ball out, it was a good, aggressive swing. And that's what Coach Mack's looking for right now. Because with these hitters that the Arabians have, more often than not, that's going to result in something positive.
That's right. Free ball, big block by the Arabians. That ball's deep in the corner. Bandera trying to chase it down. They've got it over free ball. Christina playing it up.
See what the Arabians can get
here. Going to be a bump set to the right off Gerlach off the block, and the Bandera still playing. Pike and Gerlach there to get a piece of that ball, but not enough to put it back down on Bandera's side.
Yeah.
Bandera chips into the Arabian lead, 14-9.
Yeah, great rally there by both teams, all over the place, keeping the ball alive. Bandera comes away with that point.
Aggressive serve out of bounds, works in the Arabians' favor. Runyon going to check back in. Oropeza stepping back to be our server.
Yeah, Arabians lead this one 15-9.
This is game number 3. Both teams tied at 1.
Yeah, pivotal third set here.
Another back set over there. Yep. Megan pushing it up. It's going to be free balled over by Gerlach. Ball's going to be set outside. Block coming. That ball never got over the net, did it? Oh, apparently it did. It must have come down right inside our block.
Yeah, I looked over at Coach Mack, and immediately she had her hands extended out like we got to penetrate the net on that tight ball.
Yeah, and we've seen that a couple of times already in this game. 15-10, Arabians still up by 5. Big serve of Morales making the play. Set outside to Runyon. She's just going to roll it to a spot. Back set and right between the block. They were there but didn't get their hands where they needed them, Jim. And
yeah, and the same thing happened a while ago on Bandera's side when Gerlach had a swing on the right side. That middle is so used, like you said, they're so used to moving to that outside hitter that it kind of takes them a split second, and that can be the difference in getting that block and that ball getting through.
15-11, Arabians lead. That ball is going to be shanked out of bounds by the Arabians, and the Arabians lead is now 3. You know, we've talked about this. We've done quite a few games. This is the first time we've really seen a very consistent right side attack by the opposing team.
Yeah.
That ball is hit by Maddie Pike, put down for the kill. 16-12, Arabian extend their lead.
Yeah, a good swing there by Maddie Pike. We've talked about it all year. When we need a big swing, the ball goes to her, and she's been able to come through for the Arabians.
Great senior leader right now. Quick set right there, left side, big block by Gerlach and Alvarez. And where'd that ball go? Straight to the right, Jim. They're moving the ball all over the place. Now it's back set. Set to the back row.
Yeah, Gerlach on 2. Yeah, good job by the Arabians there. Darian Alvarez, Gerlach, Runyon getting some touches on blocks. Bandera, you got to credit them, though. They were there for the cover and ended up winning that point.
You know, Gerlach took that ball over in 2, and it was aggressive. Coach Matt gave it a thumbs up, said, I like that aggressiveness. Keep it up.
Yeah.
And right there on cue, an aggressive serve out of bounds. Arabian Lead goes 17-13.
Yeah, Bailey Oropeza ducked and got out of the way of that one. Usually they open up and let the ball go by, but Bailey decided at the last second to duck, get out of the way, and it paid off for the Arabians.
Allie Stevens serve is deep. That ball is played up by Oropeza. Going to be set outside to Riley, and she is just a little long with that attack. We're kind of going back and forth right here. Point.
Yeah.
17-14. We're getting down to crunch time, Coach Jay.
It really is. And, Coach Mangold has mentioned this before. You start getting to this point of the game, it's what team plays the best, fewest mistakes. Let's see what the Arabians can do here.
Free ball by Runyon to get that ball over. That ball is going to be set. Strong side. Good play by Alvarez up there, winning the joust at the net and getting that point. Kind of interesting lineup that Coach Mack used right there. She left Esquivel outside and left Runyon over on the right side, the senior being athletic and able to make the swings from all directions. But she's right there to get that block.
Yeah.
On their strong side.
Yeah, putting Megan on that right side does give the Arabians a big block against your outside hitter for the opposing team.
That ball is into the net, into the antenna, called by the line official over there, 19-14. Something I was going to make, comment I was going to make. We talked about the officials. This group of officials all wearing the mask.
Yes.
Last group of officials, nobody wearing the mask.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like what we were talking about earlier with the two different teams. It's the different philosophies. Nice job there by both teams as Arabians send that one over and Bandera's there to play it.
Good pass right there by Morales. Quick set to Alvarez. That ball is blocked right there. And again, we see the athleticism on Bandera's team getting up and getting that block. 19-15 here in the third game of this match. Both teams tied at 1. That ball's off the net. Good play by Oropeza.
Oh, no.
Oop, that was happy birthday to Bandera.
Yeah, that was a big happy birthday. That scramble mode for the Arabians. That ball was just a little tight over the net, and Bandera there to capitalize.
Happy birthday to them. 19-16, Bandera serving. Served into the net. And there's that crunch time, a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
And it makes everything that you're used to a little bit harder.
Yeah, Arabians up 4 here.
Maddie Pike back in the game. Christina Morales back to serve. Good serve by Morales. That ball set outside, and that ball is going to be played up by Shook. Free ball over by Stevens. Big swing down the line.
Dig.
Great dig by Christina right there. Nobody there for Arabians to get it out of the net. That's a heck of a swing. Christina did a good job of getting that ball up.
Yeah, you see Coach Mack talking to Maddie Pike over there. I think she would like to see Maddie find that ball a little quicker and maybe take it over on the second touch.
Correct. That ball's pushed way outside. Nothing Oropeza could do. She did everything in her power to get that ball, but that's just too far outside the antenna. And the Bandera Bulldogs have moved within 2, 18-20. Arabians still leading.
Yeah, it's interesting. The Bandera servers are back, and they are ready to go. They're chomping at the bit.
Boy, that was a float serve. Just barely made it over. That ball didn't look like it make it over. Back set, big swing, good dig by Morales there. That's going to be set to Oropeza. She rolls it over. So good rally going right here by both teams. Big swing off the block.
Nice dig by Riley there.
Set up by Shook, bump set. Riley rolls it over. Coming outside, big block again. That ball is going to be tried to go over the block. Such a big block.
Yeah.
That she just hit it out of bounds. 21-18 Arabians.
Yeah, credit the Arabians on a ball that was close, whether it was over or not. Kept playing.
Didn't
let
quit.
the decision be in the officials' discretion there, and ended up winning the point on that rally.
Gerlach. We got Gerlach checking in for the Arabians.
It looks like a wet spot on the floor over there, so going to take a moment to.
I'll tell you what, Jim, after that rally right there was lots of bodies flying on both sides of the court, so it doesn't surprise me that you might have to, and we are in game 3. You can see these ladies out here, see the sweat rolling down the sides of their faces, stuff like that. They're working hard out there. 21-18, Arabians lead, trying to take a 2-1 lead here. They are tied with Bandera 1-1 as far as games concerned.
Yeah, pivotal game 3 here. I don't know what the stats are, but when you look at a lot of playoff series, the team that wins these games when it's tied up like this, they usually go on to win the.
That's right.
set.
You want to get ahead to be the first team to take the lead and only have that one to win instead of being a win or go home type of thing. 21-19, Bandera with the jump serve, Oropeza with the dig. Bump set by Riley. Shook's just going to free ball it over out of systems by the Arabian. That's going to be set outside. Big swing.
Yeah, we talked about who plays the best and makes the least mistakes. Sometimes it's also who's more aggressive. And right now, Bandera's got the aggressiveness going.
They are.
And their offense is kind of clicking here.
They are. Big jump serve, aggressive serve. Shook digging that ball up. Happy birthday to them. Second happy birthday of the match. We're going to get a timeout, tied at 21. We will step away. We'll be right back.
Stop by and see your local Farmers Insurance agent, Rick Campsey. Rick and his staff want to help customers find the right coverage for their insurance needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by 212 North Highway 132 or give them a call, 830-665-4495. Rick Campsey and Farmers Insurance, proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Flyby Smoke and Grill, a new restaurant located in Devine at 201.5 West Hondo. Flyby is your spot for barbecue, burgers, sandwiches, and more. Open 11 to 8 on Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 on Sundays, and closed on Mondays. Flyby Smoke and Grill, where we can.
Welcome back to the Devine DSAC. 21-21 here, and that ball is served right into the back corner. Aggressive serve coming out of the timeout by Bandera, and they take the lead 22-21.
Yeah, tough spot for the Arabians. Riley Esquivel, the setter, hiding behind Bailey Oropeza. So you don't really want Riley to play that first ball, and that was just a good spot by Bandera. Good pass there, though, by Christina.
Gerlach with the big swing. That ball was hit. Oh, my goodness. She took too sharp an angle. That ball went out of bounds. That was a heck of a swing by Gerlach. Just didn't get it there. 23-21. Arabians looking for one pass right here.
That ball is going to be out. Yeah.
That ball, we got one calling it out, one calling it in. It's going to be called out, and it was out wide, not long.
Yeah, I think the official on our side over here, he's got the line across. It was definitely inside of that, but the official down the line.
On the opposite side of the court.
Yeah, he had it out, and I think that was the right call for him.
I believe so, too. 23-22. Oropeza was right there. She had her foot on the line. So Coach Mack, while we're having another discussion with the official, Coach Mack talking to the girls about stay focused, stay focused. Yeah. Big point here, 22-23. Arabians trail by one. We got a timeout. Nope. Oh, the official thought it was going to be a timeout by Coach Molina. He was just adjusting his mask, trying to talk to the official and help his captain plead their case. Oropeza serving for the Arabians. Pike and Runyon and Gerlach on the front row. Good serve right there into the middle of the floor. That's off. That ball is going to be hit out of bounds. That was out of system all the way. Nice serve by Oropeza. Ties it up at 23.
Yeah, good job there by Bailey. Like we said, be solid here. Be solid. Play good defense, and when you get a chance, make a good attack.
That's it. And there's another good aggressive serve deep into the Bandera floor, and that ball is going to be blocked, played up by Runyon. Set outside to Runyon. She gets a swing and gets it right in that very back corner over there, Jim. Great ball play. You couldn't have dropped it out of a cart any better than that.
No, you're exactly right. And you know that I guess Megan's good at math. You know, she looked at that angle, and the longest distance you have is that deep corner over there, and that's exactly where she put the ball.
Kinsey's looking at you like she's not buying into that math business.
I can't believe he just busted out a math reference.
24-23, timeout Bandera as they are clinging to life here in game number 3.
Chaparral Ford is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic Program. Chaparral Ford has been serving Devine and its citizens for over 35 years. For more information, visit the website at www.chaparralford.com or go to the Devine establishment located at 102 County Road 773. Hours of operation are 8:30 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. on Saturdays, and closed on Sundays. Contact Roy Ortiz Jr. for more information. Chaparral Ford, the experience is worth the drive.
Welcome back to Devine DSAC, where the Arabians are up 24-23. Bailey Oropeza serving to try to get a 2-1 lead here in this match against Bandera Lady Bulldogs. Good aggressive serve there by Oropeza. That ball is going to be set outside. A big block by the Arabians, Pike and Gerlach, but just a little too strong, goes out of bounds. And we are tied at 24. So what does that mean, Coach Jay?
We're going to extra innings.
We're going extra innings.
Yeah, it was funny. Saturday, I texted Diva Beater and told her we were going to be broadcasting it, and she watched some of it. And I called her later and asked her about the football references, and she was like, no, it's volleyball. You just need to stick to volleyball stuff.
So we need to leave baseball out of it. That ball was hit out of bounds. Coach Mack calling her timeout. Down 25-24. We'll be right back.
Security State Bank is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse football broadcast. Security State Bank has served 7 locations around South Texas since 1925. Located in Pearsall, Pleasanton, Devine, Natalia, and now Cashville, Security State Bank's hours of business varies from location to location. Please visit our website, www.securitystbk.com, or call us at 830-663-2801 to check on a location nearest to you. Security State Bank, serving South.
25-24, Bandera up, serving to the Arabians. That ball will be played up by Oropeza. Long run by Esquivel, and that's going to give Bandera game number 2, 26-24, and they're going to take a 2-1 lead here in this best-of-5 series in Devine. We are going to take a break and hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
State Farm agent Mark Kidd is here to help life go right. Mark and his trusty staff can help you and your family with all of your insurance needs. From auto, home, health, and life insurance to banking products and financial planning, Mark and his staff are there to help. Stop by the office at 700 West Hondo in Devine or call 830-665-2807. Visit on the web at www.markkid.com. Mark Kidd and State Farm, here to help life go right.
Stop by Mag's Place in Devine, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Mag's Place, a boutique shop featuring products from John Hart, Mud Pie, Simplified Soaps, Scent Chips, and many more. Located at 200 East College, stop by and visit anytime. Or give them a call, 830-663-8077.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
GM Pest Control is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic broadcast. With over 20 years of experience, GM Pest Control offers extermination solutions for termites, bees, ants, and a variety of other pests at a reasonable rate. At GM Pest Control, there is no job too big or too small. Contact owner-operator George Morales, a former Warhorse, at 830-665-6095. GM Pest Control, choose to be bug-free.
Devine Grass, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Call Devine Grass at 956-606-9995 for all of your grass needs.
Hey, welcome back to Devine DSAC. We are here in game number 4. Arabians down 2-1. Riley Esquivel serving for the Arabians. See if the Arabians can't get a W in this match right here. Good hustle right off the bat early by the Arabians. That's going to be back set. Block is there, and that's going to be hit long out of bounds. Great communication by the Arabians. Esquivel was back there, but Christina Morales was yelling the whole time, out, 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 and she backed off and point Arabians.
Yeah, good to see the Arabians win that first point. That was a tough loss in set number 3, so Ooh, I think that's a throw.
I was going to say, it was a throw or a double contact or something.
Just because we were talking about extra innings a while ago in baseball doesn't mean you get to throw it across the net there.
That's exactly right. Esquivel with the serve to the middle of the floor. It's going to be set outside, a little out of system for Bandera. Esquivel with the long swing. Oropeza rolling it to a hole vacated by 2 Bandera Bulldogs.
Yeah, good job there. It's a little out of system, but great job of Bailey just kind of getting there, putting the ball over the net and moving it to a spot where nobody was and winning the point.
Oh, little too aggressive by Riley on that serve, getting in the net. 3-1 Arabians lead early in game number 4.
Yeah, glad to see the Arabians come out with a little bit of a lead here early after dropping that tough third set.
I agree with you. Ball set outside to Gerlach. That ball's off the block. Gerlach plays it back up. It's set. That was Lacey Shook that just had to push that ball over from the back row, Jim.
Yeah.
That ball went right between the hands on the block.
Yeah, a little miscommunication between Bailey and, Lacey did a good job of coming in, but Bailey thought she was back row, and that ball was kind of set outside for her. So good job by Shook keeping it and extending that play, but Bandera comes back with a nice swing to win the point.
Right, 3-2. Arabian lead. Oropeza with the dig. Esquivel trying to get it outside. Gerlach just going to free it over into the corner. That ball is going to be set to the right side. Nobody home. They just had it free. Same person tried to play that ball twice.
And actually did, and I don't think that's legal.
I think that's against the rules. I'm not sure.
I think so. I think it's a violation. But looked like Bandera's trying to run like a little cross play, bring the middle around for a slide, except the ball was way outside, and that slide would have been almost from the scorer's table. And
I don't think you can get there from here.
That would be pretty tough to run.
That was a double contact right there off the good aggressive serve by Oropeza. Arabians extend their lead 5-2. And we've talked about it, when the Arabians are serving nice and aggressive like this, they have definitely had more success. Of course, it keeps them from passing the ball as well.
Yeah, good serve there. Aggressive serve by Bailey. See what Maddie Pike.
That ball's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be a point Arabian. She didn't get the kill right there, but it was enough to keep them off balance and make that pass over and out of bounds. Arabians extend their lead 6-2.
Sorry, I got a text message here to take care of.
Oropeza with that aggressive serve was a little strong out the back line over there. 6-3 Arabian still in the lead right here as they wait to serve from Bandera. Morales with the pass, a little bit off on that pass right there. A little aggressive serve, kind of caught her flat-footed, I think.
Yeah, a little bit, and let's see if the Arabians can get a good pass here and maybe get something going.
Well, that ball was off the tape right there. Arabians out of system, just free ball it over. That ball is going to be back set over there. There's that little play they tried to run a while ago with one hitter in front, one hitter behind.
Yeah.
And that's the play they tried to run earlier in this game. 6-5, Devine still up. Oropeza with a good dig. That ball is going to be set outside to Runyon. She's going to roll it to a spot, pushed outside, and just kind of rolled right to a hole in the back corner of the Ravens defense.
Yeah, Bandera doesn't go to their outside hitter a lot. They run a lot of stuff out of the middle and the right side. That time they went outside and just
caught everybody off
system.
6-6 tie here in game number 4. Morales with a good dig. That ball's passed outside to Runyon, and she swings on it. And he played up with open hands, free balled over.
See what the Arabians can do here. Come on, Maddie Pike.
She didn't have much angle. She only had one spot, and that's going to be hit long and out of bounds by Bandera. 7-6 Arabian lead. We're going to get a rotation. Alvarez in. Maddie is going to go back to serve.
Yeah, you said she couldn't do a whole lot with it, but she was smart. She kept the ball in play, gave it back to Bandera. They hit the ball out and won the point.
A lot of times that's half the battle, Jim.
It really is.
Big swing by Bandera right there. Now that was one of the more aggressive strong side attacks by Bandera.
Yeah, it really was, and I think Bandera was listening and said, yeah, you talked about us messing this one up. We'll show you messing it up.
We'll show you, announcers. 7-7. Oropeza trying to get to that good aggressive top spin serve. Falls right in front of Oropeza. We're going to get a substitute here. Cece is going to check in the game for Oropeza. Give give Bailey a little break. She has been going.
Yeah, sophomore, just give her a chance to kind of catch her breath, clear her mind for a second, and see what the Arabians can do here out of this one.
Oh, great play by Alvarez just to get that ball stepping over Riley right there. Did 2 super hustle plays, and it results in a point for the Arabians. That ties the game at 8.
Yeah, that could be a big point in this match. It was 8-7, and Arabians scramble and get the point, and then Bandera just has a little miscommunication and lets that ball drop. So let's see if the Arabians can take advantage of that here.
Allie Stevens back to serve. Darian Alvarez in the middle there for Coach Mack. Ball's going to be set quick, and that ball's going to be pushed out of bounds. Megan was right there to block. She had to push that away from Megan's hands, and when she did, she just pushed it too far out of bounds.
Good job by Allie covering behind that block and knew that ball was going to be out of bounds and just let it fly on by.
Good serve by Stevens here. Back set to the middle, played up by Morales. Allie trying to get to it, just a little too far away to get to that, and it ties us up at 9 again.
Yeah.
These matches, all 4 games, have been close, Jim.
Yeah, they really have. Good competitive play between both teams, evenly matched. Something that you would kind of expect here.
That ball got on Cece there a little quick for her, just stepping into the game. You know, that's a tough position to be in right there. You just step in and with that aggressive serving going on.
Yeah,
good pass by Christina. That's going to be set to Megan. She's just going to wisely push it right over the top of the block for the easy point Arabians, 10-10.
Yeah, you know, we talk about it all the time, that right side attack. You know, the wing on that side should have been up covering behind the block. Wasn't, was down the line, and Megan was smart, just tipped it to the right spot.
Shook serving, and that ball's going to be too strong and out of bounds. Looks like Oropeza is ready to check back in. Caught her breath, got a little drink. She's going to be front row here for the Arabians. So, what do we got? 11-10.
Yep,
Arabians trail by 1.
Yep. It's one of the few times the game slowed down. This official's been really quick with the whistle. A good pace for this game.
It has been. That's pushed over by Riley. That ball is blocked back. Alvarez is going to push it to try to the
good spot there by Darian.
That's going to be a double contact violation. Again, both teams getting called for that, Jim. And we talked about that, how as you get further into the season, the officials are going to expect them to be more sharp.
Sure, and just credit Darian there. She could have just tipped that ball in the middle. She tipped it to 4, and I think that hitter was a little worried about getting outside to hit and rushed that pass a little bit, and it wasn't as good as what the setter wanted. Yeah,
that's right. That serve was strong, out of bounds. Back and forth we go again, 12-11, Bandera lead. A little float serve over, Shook taking that ball. Maddie Pike is just going to have to roll that ball, and she rolls it into the back corner where nobody's home. And like I said, we go back. I want to notice, Jim, as soon as Oropeza came back in, that first serve went straight to her.
Yeah.
I think the ball just got deposited in the trash can over there.
Hey.
And that's a 2-point basket. I don't know who gets the points, but because it went in the trash can, just like when it goes in the stands, it's going to come out of play. We're going to sanitize it. And we got a new ball to come into play. Just part of our COVID change. Great serve by Riley.
Yeah.
Shanked out of bounds. 13-12. Arabians take a 1-point lead.
Yeah, you know, COVID or not, probably a good call to sanitize the ball after it lands in the trash can.
I cannot argue with that. I can't argue with that at all. A pass outside. It's going to be blocked by Maddie Pike and Gerlach. Make sure we give everybody credit.
That's right. Both up just had the perfect timing on that ball.
They did. And that was, again, one of the few outside attacks, or the strong side attacks from Bandera.
Yeah, most definitely.
Quick right there, and that ball is going to be pushed to the back corner. Coach Mack talking to the defense. What do we get? Net violation.
Yeah, the ball was, looked like he was saying as she came down, kind of got in the net. Like I said earlier, Bandera doesn't always go outside. They like to run a lot of stuff through the middle, and that's what they did there.
Oh, nice short serve by Riley right there. Got them all out of system. They just free-balled it over. Gerlach tipping that ball right back to him. Ball's going to be swung, and Shook can't quite get to it.
Yeah, that looked like me on the dance floor, Coach Smith. No rhythm. That was just kind of all over the place. Nobody was really able to get a good approach, and they were able to come away with the.
Wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Yeah. Bandera ended up making a play to win that point. I know I got you speechless with that one, didn't I?
15-13, Arabians with the lead. Nice pass set outside to Gerlach. Gerlach with the swing. Out of system play. They're going to roll over. And Gerlach and Pike with another block kill for the Arabians. That's big right there. Those girls are getting excited about those block kills, and they should.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, that's always a great momentum play. Get your team fired up. Let's see if the Arabians can extend this 3-point lead here now.
Morpeza serving. Little low throw right there, and that ball didn't never above the net as it sailed into it. 16-14, Arabians lead by 2.
Yeah, you know, a lot of court time, and you know, fourth set here in this match. So, you know, you got to be sharp mentally here as well.
Yep, good pass set to Runyon. Runyon hits it over, and that ball is not going to be handled by Bandera. Point Arabians. That was a good swing good smart swing.
Yes,
by Megan.
Yeah. Looks like we got a timeout by Bandera. Arabians lead this one 17-14. We'll be back in a sec.
Stop by and see your local Farmers Insurance agent, Rick Campsey. Rick and his staff want to help customers find the right coverage for their insurance needs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by 212 North Highway 132 or give them a call, 830-665-4495. Rick Campsey and Farmers Insurance, proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Flyby Smoke and Grill, a new restaurant located in Devine at 201 and a half West Hondo. Flyby is your spot for barbecue, burgers, sandwiches, and more. Open 11 to 8 on Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 3 on Sundays, and closed on Mondays. Flyby Smoke and Grill, where we...
Welcome back. Maddie Pike with the serve for the Arabians. They're up 17-14. That ball is swung. Maddie Pike with the play. Morpeza
nice
with a big
job.
swing. Great hustle by the Arabians. Set outside, block up.
Good job, Darian and Elena.
Another block over there. Not quite there. That was a great example of Bandera going outside to the left and back outside to the right and finding one spot that they could get the ball through on. 17-15, Arabians lead game 4. They trailed 2-1 though, Jim.
Another tough serve by Bandera.
Great play out of the net by Riley.
Oh. Yeah, great job by Riley Esquivel. Got down low and got that ball as it came out of the net. Good job by the Arabians extending the play, but Bandera's kind of caught fire again from their outside attack.
They come out of some of these timeouts hot, Jim. Riley just pushing the ball over on 2. That ball is out of systems for Bandera. It's going to be a bump set over here to Gerlach, and she's just going to push it deep. Ball's going to be set outside, and it actually over. Gerlach went up and got it. And she's going to take it over on 2 off the net for the point for the Arabians. She has good aggressive play right there in that set, series.
Yeah, I like that aggressiveness from Elena there. Also credit Darian, active at the net, got her hands on some balls there, and
very much so.
And extended some plays as well. So
Allie Stevens back. Arabians up 18-16. Ball's going to be served into the back corner. Back set, going to be off the block, back down on Bandera's side.
Good
dink
job.
over, played up by Allie Stevens. Bump set to Esquivel. She's just going to roll it over. Going to go over on 2.
Good job,
Morpeza there. Big swing right there, and that is going to find the floor. The freshman coming through with a big swing after several push shots and rolls.
Yeah, great swing there by Riley to end that. And credit Bailey there. She got that setter dump on 2. The first time they did it, it caught the Arabians. Bailey was right there ready for it this time around.
That's right. Long swing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that was on the other side of the antenna.
Well, it was a great swing, found its way to the floor, but went on the wrong side of the antenna, and Arabians lead is 2, 19-17 here in game number 4. Morpeza with a good dig. Well, that looked like 2 right there. That ball's off the block. Good block right there by Darian and Megan. It ball just found its way through and down to the floor. Arabians lead down to 1.
Yeah, Darian just a skosh late there. Again, some of the action Bandera's been running out of the middle.
Oh,
And then that's just a tough break on the Arabian side as that ball comes off the net.
timeout, Coach Mack, as we're tied up here, 19. We'll be right back.
Stop by Sherry's Flowers and Gift Shops, located at 103 East College here in Devine. Sherry's, your one-stop shop for all of your flower and gift-giving needs. Sherry's Flower and Gift Shop, proud supporters of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Stop by today or call 830-663-2622.
Chaparral Ford is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic Program. Chaparral Ford has been serving Devine and its citizens for over 35 years. For more information, visit the website at www.chaparralford.com.
19-19, Bandera serving the Arabians. That ball is going to be served out of bounds long, and Arabians take the lead 20-19. Arabians are kind of in a must-win situation, Jim.
Yeah, they're definitely up against it here. It's a mini game. It's a game to 5 points right now. Let's see what the Arabians can do.
That ball was passed up on the net. Setter went to try to get it back in play. Couldn't do anything with it, and Arabians get to 21. Lacey Shook is serving for the Arabians here.
Good serve.
Ball set outside. Good swing.
Nice dig there.
Dug by Riley. She's going to get a swing at it. She rolls it right into the middle of the floor. It's going to be another point. A little off speed. She took a little something off that. It wasn't really a roll.
Yeah, also turned it down line a little bit. And, Coach Mangold talks about the effectiveness of that play, and she was able to do it, and it resulted in a point for the Arabians.
That's right. Another deep serve by Shook. That ball is going to be freed over to the Arabians. Shook with the pass. Bump set out to Riley. It's a big swing off the block for another point. Freshman coming through.
I was just fixing to say the freshman coming alive right here. Showing some diversity there as she goes roll shot down the line. Big swing off the block. Uses the block, and the Arabians are up 4 here.
With a timeout by Bandera, we will step away.
Security State Bank is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse football broadcast. Security State Bank has served 7 locations around South Texas since 1925. Located in Pearsall, Pleasanton, Devine, Natalia, and now Cashville, Security State Bank's hours of business varies from location to location. Please visit our website, www.securitystbk.com, or call us at 830-663-2801 to check on a location nearest to you. Security State Bank, serving South Texas.
Hey, welcome back to Devine DSAC, where we are in a nail-biter, 23-19. Jim, we just heard from some of our sponsors, and you got a bunch of new sponsors in.
Oh, yeah, we've got a lot. In fact, I just had someone come up right now, MP Haulers, Brandy Pettis came up and gave us a check for a sponsorship, so I appreciate them, having them on. And as Bandera wins that point, I was telling McKenzie it's great that we're getting all these sponsors, but it's more work for them in the broadcast journalism class to put together these commercials.
That's right. It'll give them a lot to do. That was a good adjustment out of the timeout. 23-20. Arabians still up 3, and that's going to put them up 24-20. And they're 1 point away from tying this thing up and us going to the rubber match, game 5, Jim.
Yeah, Arabians right where they want to be here. Set number 4, they've got game point, 24-20.
Christina Morales serving. Serves it back. It's going to be back set, right side attack, and they're going to get called for the push.
Yeah, that ball is outside the antenna, so that'll be a big point for the Arabians.
25-20 win, and that ties us up 2 games to 2, and we go to the all-important game 5. Let's step away and hear from those sponsors, Jim. We got a bunch of them to get through, and then we can come back and talk about the new ones.
Sounds great.
State Farm agent Mark Kidd is here to help life go right. Mark and his trusty staff can help you and your family with all of your insurance needs, from auto, home, health, and life insurance, to banking products and financial planning.
We'll see what happens.
Apparently, they called a jump ball on that play, and Christina Morales is going to a replay, I'm sorry. You have a basketball coach in me. I apologize. Big block by Maddie Pike right there, going up and going over again. They dinked it, and that's what they did a while ago is when Maddie Pike got a block on it, they did that just a while ago where they came back and just dinked right behind that.
Yeah, just a soft little shot right over the block, lands right behind that front row. A really tough play for Allie Stevens there.
24-21, Maddie Pike gets a roll shot right in the middle of the floor, and she gets the win, no doubt. No doubter.
No doubt.
No doubter.
Absolutely.
Absolute no doubter. We are going to step away and hear from those sponsors. We think. Looks like everybody's going to their appropriate benches. We'll be right back.
State Farm agent Mark Kidd is here to help life go right. Mark and his trusty staff can help you and your family with all of your insurance needs. From auto, home, health, and life insurance to banking products and financial planning, Mark and his staff are there to help. Stop by the office at 700 West Hondo in Devine or call 830-665-2807. Visit on the web at www.markkid.com. Mark Kidd and State Farm, here to help life go right.
Stop by Mag's Place in Devine, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian Athletics. Mag's Place, a boutique shop featuring products from John Hart, Mud Pie, Simplified Soaps, Scent Chips, and many more. Located at 200 East College, stop by and visit anytime. Or give them a call, 830-663-8077.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Hey, here we are back at Devine DSAC. Bandera versus Devine. It is 2-2, Jim.
Oh, yeah, it really is. Big win there for the Arabians in set number 4. Great job holding their composure and getting that win when things got tight there late.
That they did. And we started to talk about all the new sponsors and all the work that you're going to make for Miss Petty's first period class. So I know you got a whole list over here. So let's hear some more about what you got going on.
I tell you what, we've been running several commercials, but we've got a lot of sponsors that have signed up. We don't have commercials for yet. We're working on getting them done. Royce Grain out of Hondo, they've signed up. Medina Glass here in Devine. Jay Dishman, he called. He said he wanted in. Apex Services, Mike Reyes in his business is actually north of Lytle, but he's in for this year. The Grass Yard, Morales Realty, Bushel and a Peck, and Thompson Houston Real Estate as well. Also got an email today from the business office, a gentleman that lives here in Devine. His name is James McElwee, I believe. I haven't actually talked to James yet. He's a CPA in San Antonio. He saw the article in the Devine News that Coach Beatty wrote, and he said, you know what, that's something I want to be a part of. And so he sent a check in, and he's going to send me some information so we can get a commercial rolling for him. So just outstanding support by the community here in Devine. And even we're getting stuff from outside of the community of Devine as well.
And we talk about that all the time, how blessed we are to live in a community where everybody wants to be involved. They want to help these kids, and it's just wonderful to see.
Yep. Short game to 15 here. Let's see what the Arabians can do, see if we can get out early.
That ball's off the block, played up by Oropeza. Maddie Pike with the swing in the middle. It's off the block. Going to be set outside. Gerlach with the block, and she plays it up. Good job. Christina calling Riley off. Free ball over. Going to be back set over here. That's a little double play. The two hitters, one in front, one in back. They always go to that back one. I'm sure that has a name, and I'm sorry. I apologize if you know the name.
We could
help
call
me
it
out.
We could call it Ralph for all we know, but we don't really know. I'm sure that's not the name of it. But
1-0. That ball's off the net on the serve. Good job digging by Christina. Gerlach outside, almost in the bench, getting it over for the Arabians.
Yeah.
And that ball comes off the block just a little bit and down for 2 points for Bandera. And like you said, it's a quick game to 15, Jim. You don't want to get too far behind.
No, you don't. And Arabians really need a great pass here and a good attack. Let's see if we can get something. Ooh. That ball looked like it was going to be out and called in. Must have caught the back end of the line there.
Boy, all the Arabians standing there, as you can see in the video, Coach Mack with her hands on her head. It's like that ball was that close. And we're sitting right on that line, and that ball was that close, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The ball shanked out of bounds by Sheck. I think Coach Mack's going to get a timeout right here early because you don't have much time.
No, you really don't, and it's not the way you want to start a Game 5, but we'll see what the Arabians do after this timeout. We'll be back.
Little momentum changing timeout right there by Coach Mack as the Arabians trail 4-0 right here, and trying to do something to break the ice and just refocus the Arabians. And that ball, wow, right there just shows you how fickle this game can be. Everybody's back to play those aggressive serves. Ball hits the top of the tape and just trickles over.
I was just thinking $1 for a net ball.
Right.
And I almost got it.
I thought you had it.
Yeah.
That ball is back row attack by Lacey Shook. Swing outside, and that ball is going to be out of bounds, and that may be the break the Arabians are looking for as the score is 5-1. Megan Runyon's going to rotate in the game. Good front row for Coach Mack right now. Runyon, Pike, and Gerlach.
Yeah, definitely needed that first rotation here. Get Megan into the game, and let's see if the Arabians can kind of build off this. This is usually a strong rotation for us.
There's a little crawler right there. Aura Page is having a good night serving. I hated to say that, but there was a little taste of their own medicine with the ball off the top of the tape, rolling over for a point, 5-2. Arabians inching back closer. Thank you, Bailey, for bailing me out.
Yes. I was holding my breath over here.
Gerlach tried to get that ball and shot it back to Christina, but she just couldn't quite get that ball up. 6-2 in a quick match to 15, Jim. This is kind of what, back in the day when we used to coach, they all went to 15.
Yeah, they really did. Of course, you only scored on your serve.
That's true. That is true. Dug by Orpez, that's set outside to Runyon. She has a big swing, and that is played up. Off the block, Morales with another dig. That's going to be shot over. Not much to do. Megan with a great heads-up senior play, pushing that ball into a hole to get the point for the Arabians.
Yeah, just barely got it over the net there, but got it on the right side of it, and it fell on Bandera's floor for a point.
6-3 Bandera lead. Maddie Pike serving for the Arabians. That ball is deep. Swung on. Maddie Pike's going to play that up. Riley's going to set it outside to Megan. She's just going to push that over. They call a net violation on Bandera. That's kind of an unforced error right there by the Bulldogs.
It really is. And in a short game like this, and with your team having a lead, I know that's something Coach Molina has hated to see, but the Arabians are definitely going to take it there.
That's right. They're within 2 now. Good serve by Maddie. Quick set. That ball is off the block. Back over on Bandera's side. Back row attack, and that ball is going to be in the net. Darian Alvarez was right there.
Yeah.
If that ball had been above the net, and the Arabians have cruised within 1, Jim.
Yeah, Darian and Megan over there to take that first block on that little off speed and resulted in the Arabians getting the point. So see what we can get here.
Oh, nobody home for the play. They, they've been running that play, and they were out of sorts. They weren't in the right place. Coach Molina's going to take a timeout. We're tied up at 6 here in Devine. We'll be right back.
GM Pest Control is a proud sponsor of this year's Warhorse and Arabian Athletic broadcast. With over 20 years of experience, GM Pest Control offers extermination solutions for termites, bees, ants, and a variety of other pests at a reasonable rate. At GM Pest Control, there is no job too big or too small. Contact owner-operator George Morales, a former Warhorse, at 830-665-6095. GM Pest Control, choose to be bug-free.
We should negotiate that into our contract next year.
Oh, we're back, by the way.
Oh.
But we will.
We will negotiate that back in our contract.
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up, Mackenzie. Oh, that's okay. You're good. 6-6 back here at DSAC.
That ball's just pushed between the block right there to give Bandera the 1-point lead. Maddie Pike's going to check out of the game, and Christina Morales will be back in, our libero. She has done a fantastic job, Jim.
Yeah, she really has. It's time for the Arabians to execute here. All starts with the pass on this serve receive.
And right on cue, she gets a good pass over there. Riley just dumps it over. That ball set outside, swing, and that's off the block right in front of her. And Christina was there, but when that ball hits the block, we've talked about it time and again, it just throws the pace off. That ball doesn't get as deep as they think it's going to get. And Arabians find themselves in the hole by 2, 8-6.
Yeah, Arabians need a side out here, looking for a point. Let's see if we can get the ball outside to Megan.
Megan rolls that ball to the middle, a little out of system, back set, and that's off the block. Christina's right there. Pushed out to Megan again with a big swing, and that's going to be down for the kill.
Yeah, I kind of figured the Arabians would go to Runyon. Senior, been on the varsity 4 years. If you need a big point, that's where you're looking to go. And And she definitely delivered on that play.
That she did. Allie Stevens in the game for the Arabians. She serves it deep back there.
Good dig there by Bailey.
Megan's going to free this ball over, a little out of systems for the Arabian. That ball is going to be set middle, and nobody's home.
Yeah.
Once again for Bandera. They're a little out of set, and another unforced error, Jim. That's 2 in this short match. Unforced errors being in the net by Bandera. Tied us at 8-8.
I don't know what they were trying to do, but usually the libero coming up to send the ball over in the front row is not what the coach is drawing up over there.
That's not the play they're looking for. That ball was just rolled to the middle. Allie Stevens making the play. Bailey sending it back deep for the Arabians. Big swing, and that ball is off. No, we're going to have another net violation.
Yeah.
Another net violation by Bandera on a big swing that was going to result in a kill for them.
Yeah, that outside hitter's been going down the line. That ball was a little tight, and she got in the net on the follow-through. Arabians catch a break there.
Boy, that was a great serve by Allie Stevens. Short over the net, and they did not know what to do with that. And now Arabians up 10 in this short race to 15.
Yeah, up 10-8 here. So Arabians executing well. Bandera struggling a little bit. Let's see if the Arabians can keep this up.
Riley with the big swing, and that's going to result in another point for the Arabians. 11-8. I don't think I finished my thought. I said up 10. It should have been up 10-8.
Yeah.
I wish we were up 10 right now, but hey, we'll take up 7 right now.
I'll tell you.
Or 6 or 5 or whatever the math is. That ball is, good angle and just catches in. 11-9. Arabians still in the lead.
Yeah, that was a tough angle, a tough swing, but resulted in a point for Bandera. Let's see if the Arabians can get it back here.
Arabians need a pass. Nope, we got the long serve out of bounds, and that will be 12-9. Runyon is going to check out of the game. Lacey Shook's checking in.
You know, that was a big read right there by the Arabians. You had a freshman and a sophomore that both decided to let that ball go. And that's a really big read at an important point in the game.
Bright point for Coach Mack looking down the road. Back set, quick off the block, and it's going to fall in off that block right there. 12-10, Arabians still in the lead by 2.
Yeah, Bandera going back to that right side attack and just enough over the block to get through and onto the Arabian floor. So
hey, we got a substitute coming in here. We're going to rotate Megan Runyon back in on the back row. I'm thinking Coach Mack is looking for Megan maybe to do a little back row attack from here.
Yeah,
you think?
Give you an extra attacker back there.
Whoa, and
also just change the momentum a little bit. Just
changing that momentum right there. And, you know, that's a subtle, savvy move by a coach to just change that timing. Don't let those people get in that rhythm right there.
Yeah, exactly. 13-10 here. Arabians lead this one.
Christina Morales with the serve to the middle. That ball is going to be blocked by Maddie Pike and Riley, and that's going to give the Arabians a serving for the match, the set, the whole shebang, whatever it is.
Yeah, for all the marbles.
And we have a timeout by Coach Molina. Arabians up 14-10. We're going to step away real quick.
Devine Grass, a proud supporter of Warhorse and Arabian athletics. Call Devine Grass at 956-606-9995 for all of your grass needs.
Slide us over.
Now we're back.
Hey, we're back. You'll catch us talking about all the fun and exciting games we worked all weekend. But we really do enjoy it. You know, we talk about it. It's great to get out here and support the kids and watch the kids. And Arabian serving for the game in a hard-fought 5-game match right now. Christina Morales serving that ball. Maddie Pike right up there getting a tip on a good dig by Allie Stevens. Riley goes up and pushes that ball down, and that freshman coming up huge right here in clutch time, Jim.
Nice play there. Just got up off 2 and redirected that ball down for the win. And that is a nice win for the Arabians there, coming back to claim set number 4 and number 5.
That shows great composure, you know, and that's going to bode well for them as they move into district play in the next couple of weeks and then hopefully on into the playoffs.
Yeah, no doubt. That is a big win, and Like we said, Bandera is always a competitive team, a good hard-fought 5-match set or 5-set match, I believe is what it really is. But, that should be a confidence builder for the Arabians. I think they're off until Saturday. I think they travel to Llano, where they will play Llano and Salado. I don't think we're making that trip. So we'll have to see when the next game is for the Arabians sometime next week, I'm sure, for us, for the broadcast.
And we'll get that out on Twitter or one of the social medias to let you know when that's going to be.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, the next, we've got a football game. The Devine Warhorses open up their season versus the Refugio Bobcats on Friday night. We'll for sure bring you that one. And we're trying to get a little coaches show together maybe sometime later in the week. If we do, we'll send that out as well. We appreciate everybody tuning in and joining us tonight. For Gary Schmidt, who did the majority of the talking tonight, appreciate that. And for our camera person, Allie Taylor, and Mackenzie Schneider here, our director tonight, I'm Jim Sessions, and we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll be out of here. Let's go to that ending one. Yeah.